Hello and welcome to Banished, a notoriously difficult game that I got a long time ago now, and it's been updated. This is a game where you have to try and get some villagers. They've been banished from their previous village, and you have to build them a new one. Notorious for being very difficult. Now, I have got some mods installed. Don't really know what they do. They were recommended to me, so this is where we are with it. Before the last couple of patches, the AI was a little bit dodgy because in this game you have to make sure that your villagers have things like food, firewood to keep warm in the winter and whatever. It's really quite tricky to balance, and before the villagers would just steal all for themselves and the other ones would die. So apparently it's got better. It's just time for us to see what, come back to this game and see what's going on with it. It's going to be a new game. That one's fine. Yes, I don't really care about this. We're going to have a medium size. Oh, this will be the mods. I don't know. Let's just stick with mild, disasters on, starting conditions. I mean, there's nothing changed. Nothing changed here. Oh, this is all new. Let's just not play with anything like that. Yeah, I'll do. Hello. Okay, so I've spent the last 20 minutes building this. The first little bit is a little bit tedious. I've built a little row of houses. These are all houses here. We have a crop field behind here filled with broccoli, and we have a fishing dock. We have a little schoolhouse to educate our citizens. We have a woodcutters, and we have storage here and in here. As I say, I've been sort of exploring through these mods and stuff like that. I got very lost because some of these things have subcategories and things have been moved. For example, the woodcutter, I spent about 15 minutes trying to find where on earth the woodcutter was. I know it's there now, but I didn't know before because some of these have sub things in. I'm still finding this. What is a shipyard for? Why would I need it? Actually, why do I need it? Fair enough, I didn't even know I had that. Oh, this is huge. I've never seen something like this before. Right, so I should probably explain what I've done. On my right hand side here I have things like the list of professions. I can change how many people are assigned to each job. I have an event log. I've got so many children being born. I've got 9 children and 13 adults, so they're currently eating all my food. We have 910 amount of stored food, and we have stored medicine and stuff like that. We can remove resources. These are all surface level resources. So we have trees, and we have stone, and we have iron, and that sort of stuff, and that ends up allowing us to build things like houses. So if we press play, we can see it's currently early winter, so they're going to be burning through their food. As I say, 2 onions, 7 broccoli, but a huge amount of fish, which is nice for once, because if you've ever played this before, you'll know that you can quickly die because everyone seems to starve to death because everyone hoards the food. You can see in their inventory, you see they've got 42 food. It's starting to hoard it there. I see you hoarding your food, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully we've got enough to get through the winter. So we're going to speed things up a little bit because I don't really have a huge amount to do. I experimented something like a mother tree, and I think that replaces something like a forester, which plants and chops down trees for the citizens. But we need to allow them to move quicker, so we're going to start doing a little bit of roadworks. Now, roadworks with fallen leaves, gravel. So we could have sandstone or something like that, or bricks, but we'd need bricks or something along those lines. I don't even know what's this do? For up, down, vertical roads. What's a vertical road? Fair enough. Do you know what? I don't think we'll do that for the moment. I think we'll stick to the good old-fashioned dirt road. So, inside here, we can build our road. So we will have going from there out to there. Then from there, we will bring it all the way along. Then here, we'll have it nicely lined up to the other people's houses, all the way to the end, when this will connect up. And then here, I think we can also connect that one up, and I've already done it there, and this is connected already. I want to get rid of that. Or maybe I don't. Oh well, it'll just bug me. So there we go. Now they can follow these roads and go around a little bit quicker. But we're in early spring. Well done. We made it through our first winter, which means all the crops are going to have to be picked again or planted again by the farmers. We currently have 3 farmers, so that should be enough for sort of this size. There's a really useful tells me how many farmers and whatnot. I'm not like paying any attention to it because it's not there anymore. But there is a tool that you can use to sort of see. That's pretty. You can see how many farmers you need, which is quite useful, just in case, so you don't over-assign. Because it gets to the point where you really don't want to be assigning more than you really have to, because, well, jobs are good for everyone. For jobs, you want as many people on different jobs so that you can sort of utilise and being efficient. So, what are we going to do next? We've got enough houses, and we've got. I think we're okay food-wise. We're getting huge amounts of fish. My goodness. Yeah. So we can start to look at all these things here. So we don't really need to upgrade our houses at the moment. In terms of town services, we're okay. Most of the time, you spend building up your food, but we're okay for that at the moment. I'd very much like some livestock, but I don't think that's going to be acceptable. But what we can do is we can start building in a little orchard. Now, this just varies the sort of stuff that we can grow. It does make. See, there we go. We can have olives. It makes our villagers a little bit happier, which is key, which is really, really important. We don't quite have enough. We don't have enough adults yet to. We don't have enough adults. To sort of expand to things like doctors and whatnot, but we want to make sure that we put out fires if we ever have a fire or anything like that. So to do that, we go. Ooh, sorry, I'm being distracted again. Nice tavern. Very nice. We have to get ourselves a well, so that would be probably in town services, school buildings, civic buildings, health, maybe health, smuggler's cave. Oh wow. Something we'll don't know what this does. This Smuggler's Cave, a 4x5 Smuggler's Cave near water. Oh, I assume it's for something. Oh, I don't want this. I just wanted to stop them burning down if there was a fire. The music on this, by the way, is really lovely. It does make me very happy. These orchards, by the way, won't grow immediately. You've got to wait a couple of years before they will start producing. But for the moment, I can't find. This is what happened last time. You see, I can't find where the well is. Refined resources. This is going to be annoying if I can't find it. I would have thought it'd be here. Well, there is a wishing well. What does this do? What does the wishing well do? Offers a place for washing rags and clothes and thrift. Provides happiness. Well, that could be incredibly useful. We put it on this side, but that's not. So I will put one of those down in a bit. What I actually want, though, is a way to stop them burning their houses down because of fire. This is the thing about having so many subcategories. What does this do? Canal. Native items. Modular buildings. Ah, here we go. We've got students now. So these students will then come out, and when they're when they turn into, when they choose their professions, when I select their professions, they will increase their production for us. So it's a good one to have immediately. But I can't find how to stop them burning down. Storage and markets. Towns. I feel like I'm going in circles. Silkworm hut. What do we do? Nope. Oh, frogs and turtles, coal. This is all very lovely. Unfortunately, it does mean I can't seem to find a well. Luxuries, theme seeds, nope. Oh. Right, let's just go through every single thing. Market buildings. Storage set. Wait, was it market buildings? Nope. Narrow storage. Oh, surely it cannot be in this. It must be in this one. Oh, for God's sake, what is this? Civic building? That's awfully annoying. Oh look, it tells you, it has a nice ring around it to tell you who's going to be eligible to use it. Well, I'll put it near the houses. So we'll put it right in front of the house. Actually, we don't need it, that's inefficient. Really. Just encompassing all of the houses. There. So I have a nice house there. What else is in this? A village well? Fair enough. Is it any bigger? Does it do anything new? So we've got less stone. Oh, we've got 3 of these students now. Oh, look, it's a mini town hall. I feel like we should build it just because it's quaint. Well, if it improves that, this is supposed to be a little village, so I think we shall. I don't think it particularly needs anything either. We could, in fact, if we'd done it correctly, we could sort of line things up nicely. As it happens, we haven't, but it doesn't matter. We can place it. Well, if that's there, I place this there. So this is a mini town hall. Very nice, very nice. That is huge. I don't think. Oh, that's nice. I don't really know what it's supposed to do, but it's nice anyway because it's just telling me what I know up there. But no matter, it's pretty. That sort of way. Oh look, they need a house, so we have to build a new house. So to do that, we're going to go down here. There we go. This is pleasing. This is pleasing. Because, ooh, do we expand that way? Yes, we will. In fact, we will because this well reaches all the way across there. So we keep it in line. Oh, we can't. We've got a hill in the way. It's going to be very frustrating. But it doesn't matter. We can do it here instead. And then we can expand that way. We'll bring the path down and bring the other side. This they can sort of just have fun. 16 logs, builders. We've got more children. Luckily we've got enough fish to sort of survive off the moment. This is much nicer. It feels much smoother than it did when I first got this game. I got it when it was in, I believe, early access or something like that. But as you can see, we're only there. We've got this humongous map to sort out actually. Do you know what? There's a tool for that. There we go. You can see how much room. Look at how much we have. So much room. Yeah, so we can skip all the way around here if we wanted to. But that's where we are currently, and we can expand into everywhere we would like, really. Now, for some reason, this hasn't yielded in autumn, which is a little annoying, to be honest, because that makes me worried. Have we got enough fish? Yeah, we've got nearly 1,000 fish. Okay, we've got enough firewood to last a lifetime. So for this, they are planted 16 logs. They need more stone, however. So to do that, we're just going to collect stone. We can just go boom, stone, and then eventually we can start to quarry and things like that. Now we are going to need more tools because in this game, if you have tools, someone who produces tools, then we can't just become adults already. If you have tools, allows you to have a better efficiency, I suppose. So civic buildings, wherever that is, maybe here. Do you know what? It might be refined materials, and there, old blacksmith. very nice. Don't know what that is. Toolsmith. What's so on a minute? I don't know. Is there a blacksmith here? The city blacksmith. Iron, wood and coal. Well, this is, I think, the original one. And that takes iron as well, so that's fine. We can have it in line with all the rest of the stuff. There. Which is fine. As you can see, it's winter now, so things get a little bit tricky. We will need them to remove iron for us. And you can see the iron is there, so we nix all that. And then we'll also build in our path as well. A dirt road, very nice. There, onwards. We need to expand it to there. You have nothing to do apparently. Why don't you have anything to do? Yeah, fair enough. Off you go. Okay, we have beans or broccoli. I've decided to put broccoli because broccoli is useful. There we go, we've got another wooden house. That's pretty. And we're in late winter, so it should be coming to the end of this now. We should... You have nothing to do either. Fair enough. I just want all these students to come out and actually become useful to me, because they're not at the moment. Eventually we can have a hunter and stuff like that. 33 out of 55 stone. We have lots of iron and lots of iron ore. And the only thing we don't have... Oh, so now we're in early spring. So this now, yes, look, I think they are planting good. So the one thing we don't have enough of is stone. So we are going to have to remove more of it. So we'll just remove those areas there. And they'll just sort of potter up there and do their thing. But once we have sort of another person, we can start to build a quarry. This quarry will be useful because I don't really like using these surface level materials, although we really should use the ones that are just there. And then they'll nick that, but then they'll put it there, 55 stone, and they'll lay it down, 55, and then some nice chap will build it for us. There we go. Shit going up, another child! Hello, welcome. Just don't kill me with your eating habits. There we go. We have now got one of these. So what's this? Production iron tools. Oh, hello. So we can choose. So I want stone tools at the moment. Oh my goodness! Look at this. This is really useful because it allows us to pick what everything does. Oh, like that. Oh, we've got no more labourers, so we'll have one builder for the moment. I don't know whether I'm doing this the best or if there's a more efficient way to do it, but there's nothing else I can do for the moment. Spring 3, so here we go. So these should be yielded soon. I kind of want to have a better road going to it. So I might see where I can expand it to. No, that's alright. So she will produce tools for us, and in return, we'll have a better. They'll be able to harvest and stuff better for us. Wherever they are. Beautiful. Now we're fishing very nicely. Got our little stock. We've got our stock of stuff: firewood, logs, iron, and iron ore, and that sort of stuff. I really know how. What have you run out of? Again, this is one of the problems, is running out of stone. And to get stone, you have to build a quarry. And to get a quarry, we sort of go here. No. Way out. Oh god. Resource production. Here we go. Small quarry. Tiny quarry. regular quarry. I assume that is planks and wood. So I think we only need a... No, that's... Oh, we need planks. Okay, difference between the planks. Now, this is... There's a mine there, we can mine things and that sort of stuff. So we'll put a tiny quarry in, which will be useful because, well... I suppose we just need stone, don't we? Don't necessarily know where to put this though. Where to put you? If we placed it... No, we can't place it there. Well, he only really needs to get to there because from there we'll have a town. Oh, I don't know. So if we connected it up, as long as it encompasses who we need to, then it should be okay. So if we put it here, then that's sort of the best of both worlds. We sort of get everyone we need to get, and we can connect it to everything. So we're going to place that there. Decided. And then this should be built very quickly for us if we speed everything up. You'll see that we'll get rid of all the things in the way, which is nice because all these materials that they're getting rid of will be really useful for us to use to build it with. Ah, that's very nice. They'll gain crops. Oh, olives already, and more children. Hello, welcome. We just don't have any. We just can't work it anymore because none of these students have turned into adults yet. What is that? Oh no! There we go. We have a new adult with a higher production, and that will then he will then go on to that for us, or she will. I don't know. One of the two. However, it's been, we've come quite far, and it's been 40 minutes since I first started playing. Now we got further into it. You can see how this village is starting to expand a little bit, and well, we'll sort this bit out eventually. Oh, God. Stone? Yes, they're producing stone. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Great song. Everything's going well for the moment. Touch wood, because anyone who plays this game knows that it will go terribly long, terribly soon. But we've got lots of food, and we're just sort of expanding very slowly. But we'll leave it there for this time, and join us next time when I think we're going to try and expand to, I don't know, maybe doctors or something like that. Stop them dying for another reason. Because that's what they seem to do at the moment. Eventually, when they start to die of old age, then we'll get problems as well. So I don't want to expand too quickly into the first generation that sort of died. But until then, join us next time, and goodbye.